This jacket's a bit silly.
I don't think it's silly.
No, I think it's good.
I wear it all the time.
It's a bit loud.
ASMR. That might be a bit loud. You can't do
Every
that.
time I move it.
Well, it's still moving so
Oh,
much.
I just feel like the zippers. The necklaces, I feel like they're...
Sorry, everyone. Mitch wore his loudest outfit to record in today.
But not loud in color at all.
Do you think that's going to come up on the recording?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It definitely is.
All right.
It definitely is.
Boom. Man.
Oh my god.
I just think
Why'd
it's...
we let you wear it?
this is... Well, hold on, we'll say it after that.
Wait. Wait, don't say anything. I don't want to say anything. I'm waiting for it to finish completely.
Why? I didn't even get to do my...
Beautiful intro by Slow Small.
Beautiful intro by Slow Small.
Someone has to say it.
We don't, that's for sure.
No,
I will.
We stopped saying it. Slow Smog was cancelled recently
Yeah,
for being
we actually probably shouldn't be using that song anymore.
Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fucked a dingo or something.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it turns out.
So that's why we haven't been
stole
saying
a baby.
Yeah. You could say his dingo stole my baby.
What does that mean?
Where's this jacket from?
It's my mommy.
It's your mom's jacket.
It's from Julie's closet.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
put it on today.
And it fits you like a glove.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I was already wearing a hoodie and I threw this on and I said, ooh, okay.
Canadian jacket. Toasty warm.
I answered the door in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
And they didn't even say, ha ha ha, you're wearing a woman's jacket.
Yeah, instead they said, did you get a package at your house that had my name on it? And I said, oh, you must be
but you know what's
Ju-"
funny? Her
What?
name was Julie.
Which is your mom's name.
Which is my mom's name, and you were wearing my mom's coat.
It's just a monumental
Julie
episode
Day.
for you to say goodbye on. That's just all the crazy serendipitous stuff that's happened since I put on this magical jacket that I'm keeping.
Now hear me out. When I was leaving the airport, I was like, bye, Mom. Sure is cold. And she said, you know what? Even though this is my favorite coat, you can have it because you're cold. So if I said I didn't bring it home because Mitch is wearing it, she'd probably be like, okay, because she likes you.
Is this actually her favorite coat?
But,
Yeah.
And she really just let you have it? Well, I'm pretty
okay,
proud
but
to be wearing
she
it.
let you, Brooke, her baby little daughter, have her favorite jacket.
So why not
Mitch
me?
isn't her favorite
Her baby
daughter.
little son.
No.
Why not me? Why not
I'll
Mitch?
have
Her
you know,
baby little boy.
she loves Mitch a lot, and you
She
wished
does.
her a happy birthday. So she's
did.
probably
Maybe
like, for
even-
sure.
Maybe even more than you?
Probably.
Oh my
You guys
god.
aren't that close.
We're not.
So...
We don't even hug.
No.
She
not true.
hates hugs.
Yeah, but you're like best friends.
We are.
In a weird way, letting you use her jacket is kind of like a 2.5 month long hug.
Yeah.
In a way, her letting me use her jacket is like the most physical contact we've
Yeah.
had since I
Yeah.
was born.
It's a warm embrace. Yeah.
She loves me, but our love is very vocal. Not even vocal. Our love is just felt. It's
Like-
not said.
But not physically
it's not,
felt.
Yeah, it's just in the air. It's not said. It's not physically embraced. We just kind of like.
atmosphere.
It's true.
Yeah.
This has felt like the fabric.
It's
Oh my
implied.
God.
Yeah.
It's implied.
It's implied.
It's an implied sort of like an optical illusion. No, let's cut all this part out. Subliminal message. A subliminal love.
Yeah,
A subliminal
it's like
message of love.
it's like a seeing eye poster where like you look at it first and you're like, this is a mess, this makes no sense, this mother doesn't hug her child. Then you look at it for long enough and it finally clicks into place and they say,
The jacket.
she gave her favorite jacket.
She said this would look great on Mitch. And she put it on you and sent you my way. What if I found like a note in the pocket or something right here?
Okay. Well,
What
before
the fuck is this?
Whoa.
Are we seeing this? There's a pocket right here that this must lead to terrible things happening all the time. Look at this.
Don't put your phone in that pocket.
There's what? Imagine you're out and you have to put you're like, oh, I'm gonna miss my train. You go and put your phone in there. Ah, that works pretty well. Well, hold on. There we go.
Oh no!
And it just falls out.
I was really surprised. Before this started, I was like, oh, there's something in the pocket, and it was kind of crinkly. It's garbage, but I thought it was gonna be a dog poop bag because my mom used to keep
There's
them
dog
like
shit in this.
just a bag. She used to keep them like all in her pocket when she would like go to take the dog for a walk. It was just like full of dog poop bags all the time.
There's
and like
2.5-month-old dog shit in this bag, and I'm
Yeah,
just
God,
like,
forget
looking
it.
good, baby.
Brooke's
Answering
like,
the door
reach
in
in
it.
for a surprise.
Yeah, I reach in and just
Crumbly old dog shit.
I just start
Yeah.
crying because it's my dead dog's poop.
Oh, I'm so sorry I messed it up.
Right, it
Kenzie
has to
poop.
be like really old.
Yeah,
She's been gone.
yeah.
What do you mean?
Feels like yesterday. Now, this dog shit feels like yesterday to me.
Oh
Still
my
warm.
Oh my god.
Stop.
Speaking of warm, it is a very warm jacket.
It is. It's
a
one
very
of those
warm
like
coat.
it's a Canadian coat. So, you
Yeah.
know, it's like meant for the really cold, but it's like
Light.
not very thick.
I'm very
yeah,
warm
it
in
holds
it right
in the heat. Like it's crazy to me. Whenever I like put it on, I'm like, this isn't going to be enough, and then I'm like, I'm sweating.
Yeah, no, I was sweating earlier.
Yeah, it's why it's your favorite coat.
What's the time? We did the whole episode about the jacket. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Fuck.
Julie.
Sorry, this
Darn.
has been Coat Corner, everyone.
Okay, wait.
Where we review coats.
We got to fill in some people on some things.
Well, first, this is all the best in between. My name is Mitch.
My name is Billy.
My name's Brooke.
Your name was Brooke. You'll be gone next episode, baby.
I don't wanna talk
Can we get a
about it.
round
I'll
of
start
applause
crying.
for Brooke being
I'll start
gone by the next
crying.
episode? Yeah. You've been on for many episodes at this point. Not just
well,
this
we did
time, but
skip
last time you were
a
here.
lot of episodes when I first got here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe 5? I say 5. That's my guess.
Feels like 500 to me.
500.
Feels like 800,000 episodes to me.
There's just no way.
I gotta tell everyone what I was drinking because I know everyone's dying to know.
Last week, Brooke had a drink in a mug, and Brooke was like, wouldn't it be fun if everyone guessed what my drink is? And me and Mitch were like, no, that wouldn't be fun at all because that's fucking stupid
It'd
because
be
it's such an
boring.
obvious and easy drink.
It'd be boring, Brooke.
And I said, everyone, put in your guesses of what I'm drinking. And you guys
Yeah.
gave so many hints. It's probably the first thing in your fridge, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, stop
Yeah,
giving
I was
hints.
like, it's like the top 3 drink. Yeah.
Do you have a notes app list of the people who got it
Yes.
right?
Brooke's
I
prepared.
said
Okay.
that we'd put a little thing of all the people whose names got it right.
A lot of people got it really wrong.
Okay,
We were
first
just
of all,
like, well, first of all, wait, I want to say, think of you were like, don't give any hints. They're going to get it. And I was like, it's a
people were
standard.
dumber than I thought.
Jeez.
I thought like 20 people would get it. Even with that hint, 3 people got it.
You're
people.
brave thinking 20 people listen to this podcast.
I've seen the views. But then we have to filter out how many people have the effort into putting in a comment. I know people were thinking it. They were just like, I'll just keep this to myself.
Yeah, they were too afraid to leave a comment. But lots of people did in the Discord. And I was just astounded at how many people got it
Coffee,
wrong.
oat milk, chocolate milk, all great drinks. But not that common and also not what I was drinking.
No.
It was orange juice.
It was orange juice,
was orange
everyone.
juice.
There's the thrilling conclusion to
So,
the mystery. It was orange juice.
Shout out to Dill, Juliet, and Christian who emailed me personally with their guess.
Woo! Well done,
Wait,
the 3
all
of you.
3 of those people emailed you personally and got it
no.
right?
Christian did.
Just Christian.
Dill
did.
said it in the Discord.
Oh, got it, I got it.
Juliet. Oh my god, I'm so sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Commented on
Juliet
YouTube,
said it
I
on
think.
YouTube. So
Yeah.
all 3 different
Places.
Yeah,
They all...
pretty cool. But I was checking all 3.
So, I need to complain for a second because our hints were, it's really easy. There's no point in guessing. It's like the top 3 drinks that you have
It's a
in a
common
household.
beverage.
Like, open your fridge and it's in there.
Yeah.
And people were coming at us with stuff like oat milk eggnog. Like, you think it's eggnog. You think if everyone here opened their fridges right now, the first thing in there will be fucking eggnog?
It's March 1st, I'd
It's
like to
March.
point out. Yeah.
No, it wasn't fucking eggnog.
Yeah. It wasn't eggnog.
Anyway, everyone guess what's in this cup.
You'll
and,
never do it.
Next week,
You'll
whoever
never
get it
do it.
right, I'll I'll be back.
No,
No,
this
you
is
won't.
a terrible segment.
So we're late recording this week, obviously.
Yeah.
We're recording it on like a Wednesday. Might actually just wait to put it up on the following.
I would.
You
Sunday.
think so?
Yeah.
You think we should just wait?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Well,
it's going to be a busy weekend, so I'm saying bye.
yeah. But we considered the fact we considered the option of just not recording an episode, and then you were like, "That'd be really funny," because on the last episode, I was like, "Well, I'll say the names of the people who got it right, and then guess what's in my drink, everyone, for next time, right?" And then you're just gone.
I think you just leave the
You're-
country.
Yeah.
You just leave for Canada.
I was like,
It'd be
I'll just
super funny.
record a little video from my phone on the plane being like, hey guys, it was orange juice.
It's orange juice, guys. Just a really quick clip right here of you on the
Yeah.
plane going, "It was orange juice,
Yeah.
bye."
You know when someone like can't be there in person to collect their fucking Grammy or something, and they just
exactly. They just
like,
Hey everyone.
it's their MacBook.
You'll
fucking,
see me like turning to the person beside me on the plane, be like, "Yeah, it's recording. Just hold
yeah.
on." Hi everyone, it was orange juice.
It was
Bye.
orange juice last
Thank you.
week.
Yeah.
It was the last little bit, but it was high pulp orange juice. So
Pulp goes hard.
pulp goes high on that one.
Pulp goes high.
We did a lightning round on Discord.
we did a lightning
Yay.
round on Discord for Brooke's last ep that she's here with us.
The hurrah.
Yeah. We added everyone in home.html, patreon.com/flatsound if you
Lots
would
of
like to
shit
join
here.
it, by the way. And we got a lot of fucking questions for Brooke. Brooke was like, no, don't make them Brooke specific questions, but they all
Everybody
like
I
just
didn't want
went-
them to be. I was like, we already had
Yeah.
a Brooke episode. I'm not gonna make the podcast all about me. I'm not about that. I don't want it
Yeah.
to be all about me. But everyone's like, anyway, Brooke, what was your favorite part of the trip? And I was like, no one can answer that but me.
I think
true.
we can answer.
We could say what my
What
favorite
about
part
the
of your
one
trip
that
was.
says,
Yeah.
what's it like being Brooke Wortley?
Huh. I can answer that too.
I can take a guess.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Yeah,
can
like
answer that.
Miserable.
sad.
Deeply uncomfortable. Deeply uncomfortable.
We all got it
Yeah.
right.
Really.
All right.
My
Turns out you guys know me pretty good.
It's a piece of my phone case.
Oh, this is from when Mitch fell outside and phone case started falling
My
apart.
phone case has been falling apart so much ever since
This is really good for this.
took a bump. I took a hit outside.
Don't
and
say
was,
you took a bump.
And I shouldn't say I took a hit either.
No,
Um,
I did a line is what.
yeah. Well, not like a shit.
I took a toke.
Yeah. I fell.
Yes.
I fell. Taking a bump in wrestling is when you get hit. You know, you have to take the bump. You know. Taking a shit. That's really confusing. I feel like sometimes like drugs have ruined the world.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I almost on Billy's
Did you almost
water.
get it in
That
the
was so
water?
close.
Drinking segment's part of my phone case.
I would have still drank it.
I said, hey, hello at everyone. If you're awake, please say farewell to Brooke. We're about to record our last episode with her before she goes home. Also, if you have any questions for us to answer on the show, now's your chance. A little lightning symbol. And then a microphone.
Yes.
Mostly a lot of venomous hatred
Yeah.
to you for ruining the
Yeah.
podcast.
A lot of people saying like, "Thank fuck."
Yeah.
Finally,
Look at me. I'm still scrolling.
Yeah.
I'm still scrolling past the thank fucks.
Thank fuck. Finally,
fucks.
maybe your
Don't
YouTube views
think
will go
I
back up
haven't
now.
noticed that the views have gone down since I've been here. Don't think I don't know. I see you all tuning out every time you see me on the fucking on the little thumbnail, and you're like, "I'll pass until next week."
I found an actual question. Womp says, "Gun to your head. Would you rather eat shit or die?" Yeah. There we go.
Probably die.
Oh,
Mitch is like, "Are you sure?" and takes out the old shit
the old
for
dog
the
shit in my
pocket.
coat. The old dog shit from Julie's coat. Huh? You sure about that?
Yes.
Because you don't want to know what's in this other pocket.
All right.
It's a gun.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go. Just we got lots of them, so I'm
Let's
just gonna
lightning
start.
round it.
Yeah.
Womp
Grunch
says, "Bye, Brookie."
Okay, everyone.
Charlie says, bye, Brookie.
Yeah.
Grunch says, "Bye, Brookie." Oh, and then also, who is your favorite non-human creature in the house?
I don't want to answer because it feels bad.
Hold on. We've got Noah. We've got Pretty Cat. We've got Spoon. We've should we be saying this? I feel like the Stacy watched a previous episode. You know, the person that like rented us the house. And I'm naming all the animals that
She
are
knows
here.
about it, right?
Yeah, she knows about. Well, let's just that we currently in the house, yes, but they don't live here. They're on their way. We're not just current right now in the house.
Should we be cutting this?
No, you think Stacy kept up with the podcast? she liked
it.
It's her favorite show.
Yeah, it's her favorite podcast.
Yeah.
No, we only have 2 animals living here.
Yeah.
But let's just say of the animals that you met while you were here.
Of all the creatures that you've met while you were here.
Well, we went to this zoo.
Oh,
Shit.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you also met, like, Blizzy and Milo, Kylie's dogs.
Yeah.
Not this trip.
Oh yeah, you didn't. Hey, you know who you met?
But I did meet a little
Charlie. They were here just the other day. Yeah.
Charlie.
Um,
What was that?
The little Frenchie.
Oh my god, what was his name?
Cowboy Wolf.
No! Core!
Oh,
His name was
Core.
Core.
Yeah, Johnny was puppy sitting a little
French
a
bulldog,
French bulldog
and it
called
was
Core.
so cute.
And then our
Short for
niece
Corey.
got a baby puppy whose name
Also doesn't
is
live here.
Cowboy,
doesn't.
whose name is Cowboy Wolf. Doesn't live here, but
But we
sometimes
did see him for like a weekend.
Yeah,
It was
sometimes they
cool.
bring him round and we get to hold him, and he's so small.
tiny.
He's quite literally this big.
Yeah.
Also, Mitch's niece named it herself and
Yeah.
named it Cowboy Wolf.
Yeah.
Now I still don't know. Johnny still doesn't know
It's
either.
Wolf.
She goes back and forth
It's
when you
Wolf.
ask her.
No, I've sat her
She
down
go-
and
so
I've been
have
like,
I.
wolf, like an animal, or the sound that the dog makes. And she goes, woof. And I go, the sound the dog makes. Like a dog goes bark, bark. And she goes, woo!
But that kind of sounds like a wolf,
Oh my
too.
God.
That howls like a wolf.
I don't know.
See, I'm hoping that the
This is not the
actual
question.
she named it Cowboy something. Wolf?
I think it's wolf.
Or wolf.
Wolf.
Now, how much cooler is Cowboy Wolf than Cowboy Wolf?
I
They're
think
both
Cowboy
actually
Wolf
both are really good.
I think
yeah.
it's they're both
And
amazing.
I think it is Cowboy Wolf. I've
Yeah.
heard more WOOF than wolf.
Yeah.
My niece, with no exaggeration, is this big.
And so is the dog.
She's
And
very
so is
small.
the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So when she talks, it's not clear ever.
No.
So we don't know. And when you talk to her to get a clear answer, it's a long-winded fucking story. So
or she
that
just
there's
goes,
no
what?
Yeah, that's my
What?
favorite thing she does.
What?
I'll say something very long and she just goes, "What?" And I'll just be like, "Oh, I was just," and she goes, "What? What?" And I'm like, "Ah, you're making fun of me. Cool. Well, I was just saying if you wanted any gold fit. What? What?" And it's like, ah.
Yeah. Who knows? With her.
Okay. So, out of all the creatures,
I don't like choosing favorites because I love them all for different reasons.
1, 2, 3, go.
Pretty
It's
cat.
got to be Pretty Cat. He's the house favorite, but only because
He is so funny
You
and
know-
unique and such a character, and he has a pinkest little mouth. And I took him outside for a walk on a leash, and he climbed a tree and almost killed me, and it was so cute.
Mathilde, your like best friend,
yeah.
sent me an Instagram message recently about like the Pretty Cat favoritism in the household because I posted
Yeah?
a picture of Pretty Cat and you know she's like, I know there's a Noah there.
Yeah.
And
You're never posting him.
No.
It used to be the opposite. You used to only post Noah, I think, because he was more aesthetic.
Yeah.
Well,
he is
yeah.
more
I've
aesthetic.
got something to say though. I wasn't done.
Okay.
Noah's very special to me because every time I'm having a panic attack or a bad time, that cat knows.
He'll
and
just
he
go
comes
on you.
And
Yeah.
he sits on me. If I pace a lot when I'm anxious, he'll follow me in circles and circles and circles and circles around the house. He is so sweet and he loves to scream as loud as he can all
Yep.
the time. But he's just more independent. So like
That's
it's harder to have like a deep close connection with him because he's always wanted to do his own thing. Where Pretty Cat loves to be in the room, he'll run upstairs and chase you. He wants to be on your lap, he licks you. For a while he used to come and wake me up every morning by like kissing me on the nose. He would just
That's
start like
true.
licking my face and rubbing on my septum ring and just like laying on my head. And it's so sweet. You can pick him up by the feet and flip him. He's a great cat.
Noah is more independent, and that's what I always tell people. So that's why I don't need to coddle him and post him online. Pretty Cat needs the chronic attention.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
very
he,
true.
he chronically needs the constant
Attention. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he also wants to be a part of like the moment more often. So if we're gathered, if we're doing stuff, Pretty Cat wants to sort of kind of sit in front of the screen and look at it as well and pretend he knows what's going on.
So funny.
Noah's kind of doing his own thing, and I love him
and it's
for
like
it. He found
I
his
have
own place
more
to
pictures
sleep.
of Pretty Cat and stuff because like Pretty Cat's always in front of me doing something where
He's
Noah's
nearby.
just like under a bed somewhere. Like he's sweet and amazing and hilarious, but he's just not around as much.
It's true. It is true.
So that's my answer. But Pretty Cat's just special. I can't pretend he's not. Like Noah would be a great cat in comparison to like a lot of cats. But Pretty Cat's just like so special.
So you'd marry Pretty Cat and
Yes.
kill Noah?
Stop.
Fine.
Next question, please.
Don't finish that.
I'm not gonna.
Next question.
Okay. B says, bye, Brookie. Grog says, bye, Brookie. Sparrow said, goodbye, Brookie. Glad to have you around. Holly says, bye, Brookie.
Bye,
What was the highlight
Brookie.
of your trip?
I've been thinking about this one because I read it early. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Thinking
You've been
about it.
thinking about it.
I've been
It's
Still
so
thinking
don't
about
know.
hard.
it. I don't
We have so many
know.
good times. I want to say there was one night that we sat on the couch in the living room, and Lila,
Classic us thing.
Mitch's niece, was sitting on my lap, and Johnny was also down there. We were all on the couch, and we were playing golf with
Aw.
with
Oh, that was
Lila.
nice.
And she was sitting on my lap and like playing golf, and she kept getting like good ones, and we'd all go, "Oh my gosh, she got it in the hole!" And then she gets so
Aw.
excited and scream.
Yeah.
And then
That's
she'd like
really
turn around
cute.
and hug me, and we were all just giggling and having a good time in the living room.
That's
that was a
That was
extremely
good.
sweet.
That was good.
It was
Yeah.
a good one. I like that moment.
Was I there? I don't remember.
Also, I mean, the obvious one of literally the other day, a bunch of people from the Discord came over, and we were all hanging out, and we did a little open mic moment, and everyone kind of performed a little something, and
Yeah.
we had a guitar, and there was crying going on.
Yeah.
That was but that one was really obvious, so.
I don't think it's really obvious. 'Cause I don't actually think that any of us have like particularly posted about it or
No,
anything.
we also
No.
took no pictures
No.
when it
Yeah.
happened, but it did happen.
I didn't. I'll go on record to say I didn't assume we were going to talk about that.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to actually talk about that.
Should I
But-
not have?
No, cat's out of the bag. It's fine.
It's fine.
We
yeah, it's
definitely
okay.
could, like,
No. While Brooke was in California, Brooke wanted to meet some of her internet friends who are in California.
Right, that you have
Yeah.
also met
before, yeah.
most of them,
Yeah.
almost all of them that we had over at our place. And I thought it'd be cute. We planned it like weeks ago. We're actually just in the hot tub floating around, being like, "Our new house is sick,"
Yeah.
and fuck it, we should have some people over.
Yeah.
Some internet friends to show them the place.
And Brooke was like, "You should have some of my friends from the internet round because I literally will have
here.
no other chance to meet them
No.
unless she's here." So yeah, it was very cute.
The only reason I didn't want to talk about it is because I didn't want to make other people feel bad. Because God knows, if we had the time, the money, the budget, we'd fly Womp down
Oh,
to come and fucking kick it and party
Okay, it's
with
really
us.
funny how often, like, through this whole time, we were always just like, I wish Womp was coming.
It's
Yeah,
true.
you wouldn't believe how many times over the last weekend we said, "Wish Womp was here," in like with so much like sincerity, just like, damn, wish Womp wasn't from Kentucky
I wish we could fly
and lived
Womp
in
down.
like, you know,
the northern San
lived
Diego
in
area.
yeah, lived
And I
kind of
also,
around
like,
the
had
area.
the whole Oh, God, it's midnight.
Look at
Sorry,
that.
everyone. Turn these alarms off. And there was also just, like, this whole conversation where I was like, well, listen, Nika and I and Womp could road trip down to California next time. Like, we'll just we want you here, Womp.
We do want old Wompy here.
We Womp you here.
So yeah, some of the people that you guys are pretty close with already. Even some people that we've already hung out with. Max, helped us move. He's a bud. But also in the server, Hog. So we had Hog over and a handful of other people, and it was so fucking cool.
It was really cool
very
and really
nice.
sweet. And
Yeah, we won't
very
get
good.
too into exactly who was there. But somebody flew down. Isn't that cool?
I like how you're like, someone.
Somebody flew
Special,
down.
I
It was just
guess.
another person in California, but still, it was like, like a 1 or 2 hour flight. But still, it was nice. It was so that they were willing to do that. They were going to come down later in the year anyway, and we were like, hey, you want to just do it earlier because we're having like a get together. And they were like, yeah, bet. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then suddenly they're like sleeping on our couch for 2 days, which ruled. It was so cool. We all played like Junimo Kart. I won in front of people. We played a fucking lot of Junimo Kart. And I beat the shit in front of people.
All right,
it rolled.
While we're on the topic,
It's so hot in this
Clover
jacket.
says, Brooke, what was your favorite part of the trip and why was it showing me Junimo Kart?
Look at that.
Showing Clover Junimo Kart.
Exactly. And then someone else here, I can't remember who it was, but someone said, how many times have you beat Junimo Kart on this trip?
We also played Junimo Kart in the Discord as a stream.
We did, yeah.
Did you beat it on there? No.
No, I did terrible.
did.
Oh, sorry. Did you beat it on there?
No.
Charlie said, how many times did you beat Junimo Kart on this trip?
We wanted to guess because I really don't know. Probably 7.
I don't think it was 7. 7
think it
seems
was
a bit
7.
high.
What? One time Brooke did it like 3 times in one night in front of me.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Have I beaten it more than you on this trip?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I beat it more than 7 times
Yes.
while you were
Are
here?
you fucking kidding me? You would literally just wake up in the day and be like, I'm going to beat Junimo Kart before I
then
eat
you
breakfast.
would.
Oh, yeah, I would do that a lot.
Yeah.
And then you did it 2 times while people were here. Then you did it 1 time on stream. That's
Well,
already 4.
I did it 2 times while people were here, and then I did it 1 time while nobody was here. While I was entertaining my niece, right? And she's obsessed with my little. Is it around here? No, I should bring him out to play sometime.
Yes.
But he's a little hand puppet. He's a little rat in a can.
him?
Yeah, I got him. Okay. And a Joy-Con if you.
And also, Hush Puppy.
No, not Hush Puppy. I'm not doing a whole thing right now. Okay, maybe Hush Puppy. There's no way Billy heard that in their advanced age. There's no way. So I'll have the rat in a can that I've shown people in the server before. And he is that. He is a rat in a can. And he's a hand puppet. And my niece is fucking obsessed with this guy. Throw him to me. My niece calls this guy. She gave him a name. Squeaky. Squeaky. So she gave Squeaky a bit of a name. Let me remember how exactly I wear him. He feels a little wet. Why? Oh. So I'll make her knock, and he'll go. And then I don't ever give him a voice. I just go, "Hey, what's up?" And
his voice is just your voice.
Yeah, it's just my voice. I don't ever put on a voice. Yeah. You know, hey, what's up? And she'll feed him, and I just. And that'll give her kisses too. I'll go like that, and she goes nuts for this guy. Do we play for
sometimes she like
hours.
forgets that it's Mitch, and she'll just like start hugging it and being like, and she'll like be petting its head.
She'll scratch him a lot.
Yeah, she's like. But you can clearly tell that she like forgets that it's Mitch.
Yeah,
Thank you, Lila.
She definitely forgets that it's Mitch and controlling.
So
him.
we've been teaching Lila to play Junimo Kart,
and she's great at it.
Even though she's 5, she gets like a quarter of the way through the first level, and everybody is fucking screaming. And so she wanted to show, and so we like save her replays sometimes, and she wanted to show Squeaky. God, I wish she gave him a better name.
Yeah, where's the cowboy wolf energy?
Yeah,
when
exactly.
It comes to this
adorable.
Guy.
So she wanted to show Squeaky Junimo, and I was like, okay, yeah, no, show me. I like to see it. And I was like, wow, you're so good. Oh, wow, look at that. You're so good at this game. And she was like, do you want to play? But sometimes she'll break character and just be like, pretend to eat this. Oh wait, no, pretend that this. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. And she gives me little notes, you know, and I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. And she looked at me and she was like, pretend that he can play. And I was like, pretend nothing. Give me that Joy-Con. And I made him hold a little Joy-Con right here, like he's holding it in his arms, like really big. And just because it's like a 1-button game, I'm playing as Squeaky and I beat Junimo Kart as this rat. I beat Junimo Kart. It took 2 attempts.
No one understands how hard that game is.
No,
though. It is
especially
so
when you're
hard.
gripping it with little rat paws through a fabric. I kept on slipping and just being like, oh shit. Oh, okay, I made it through that one. I would like readjust, me like, just helping him. Okay, he's got this. And he goes, I'm so nervous. And she would give me advice, and the advice was always really cute, but also like made no sense. So she would just be like, just remember, you don't have to get all the fruit, and you don't, and it doesn't matter if you lose, but I want you to win. And I'd be like, for sure, we got this.
Cool.
And Or I'd start doing bad on like the first level suddenly, randomly, because I'm playing as a rat, and she would just be like, pretend to do better, and I would just be like, for sure, no, I'm gonna. Oh, okay, I didn't know that's what I was supposed to do. But then on my second attempt, got it, beat all of Junimacart, and like the rat's stoked. I'm covered in sweat, and she doesn't even see me. I'm just a floating rat in a can to her. You know, I'm just there being like, thank God she can't see me like this. But I'm so sweaty, and I'm playing Junimacart with this little guy here.
Squeaky Junimacart speedrun world record holder.
It'd be so fun if I accidentally got it with him, and he's
the champion.
Yeah, it was him. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm gonna say bye to Squeaky.
Goodbye, Squeaky.
Good night, Squeaky. It's time for bed.
Close them up. It's me, and I'm back.
No.
Okay.
Squeaky time's over. Good. Oh, Jesus.
Squeaky.
All right.
Anyway, that was a long-winded question.
We're not doing... Here's the thing.
We're like lightning round.
We're always like lightning round. Go. And then like we go on a tangent every
Here's
single
a hand
one.
puppet to further illustrate a question that we're not close to answering anymore.
Okay.
All right. Do you want some actual lightning rounds? Yeah. Okay. Womp says, if you could be any plant or flower, what would you be?
Easy. Sunflower, because I love the sun, and it always faces the sun. True. It's a boring plant answer because what a generic plant. But like realistically, in a sense of what it does, that would be an obvious answer.
Do you know how that's called?
Huh?
Do you know what that's called?
Being warm?
No, that actively when sunflowers like follow the sun.
I used to, but I don't know anymore.
Heliotropism.
Beautiful.
One of my favorite words.
Oh, she said it before me. Heliotropism. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Holly.
Anyway, does anyone else have an answer?
What? I wasn't even listening to the question. Oh,
ivy.
Probably like, I don't know, some strain of weed.
Okay.
Probably
Next
some
question.
Like an indica.
Yeah, some nice mellow kush or something. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'd probably be probably just fuck the weed. I'd probably just be hash. I'd be a dab.
I'd be a dab.
I'd be a dab, I think. Holly asks, palm trees, yes or no?
Yes.
Whoa.
I think it's just because I'm not that used to them, and it's also very specific on the palm tree, but overall, yes.
I do always think it's funny when I'm like looking at the night sky and there's palm trees in it, 'cause I'm just like, I'm in California.
Yeah, it
and
feels
like
it's
very
weird...
novel. Yeah.
Oh,
You fucking hate them, but that's because you see them all the time.
Yeah, and one injured me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just pointed out that little like 3-palmed thing in our backyard that's kind of growing out like that. I don't know. I tried to illustrate it for you. Yeah, I really, I really, this one palm tree that we have in our backyard like
God.
that. You get it? I said even today, I was like, yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah,
I like that one.
They're
and
good.
you said it reminds me of you of a Pokemon.
Yeah. Palm tree Pokemon.
Him. Yeah, I think palm trees are kind of okay. I just hate when they're like littering the skyline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Littering, so maybe I don't like them. Yeah.
Considering that you look at them and think that they're
cool.
litter.
Mm-hmm.
Holly again says, is there anything you miss from Canada?
Miss Bunny.
Miss Bunny. Yeah.
And Julie. That's it.
Yeah, that's
Miss
it.
Bunny's kind of like a cam girl you have a crush on.
Oh, and corn chips. We have these little tiny corn chips at home with flax seeds on them, and they're so fucking good. And I've been looking for them ever since I got here.
That's
and
not
every
a Canadian
place we go,
thing, though.
Okay,
but
but
we
they're
just,
not here.
Yeah, no, true. I get it. We've tried to buy them like 16 different times. We can't
They're
find them.
not here at any store. I've gone everywhere.
People must know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah.
They're corn chips. They have flax seeds in them.
They're not like a corn chip, like
Not a big one.
not like a nacho chip.
We
Like
don't say
whenever you
that.
say
We don't
corn
say that.
chip, I know you don't. That's why I was struggling. But when you look up like corn chips, it's often like, what do you call them? Then? Like a tortilla chip.
Yeah,
with
a
flax
tortilla
seeds
chip.
made of corn. But it's not like a full chip. They're like the little things you often get them in like trail mix. You buy them in like bulk. They're like tiny, tiny little ones.
I'm more familiar with they're just smaller chips, basically.
They're like this big.
Okay.
Like they're really small.
Particularly like this?
Yeah.
Not like that?
Whatever. They're tiny. And they have flax seeds, and I miss them because I used to eat them a lot. And for some reason, they just don't exist
Look,
here.
I've had them 1,000 fucking times.
I've
I don't know
looked
where they
everywhere.
went.
I don't know.
I've
Maybe
never
they're
seen or
seeds-
heard of them in my life.
You've
and I
never
think-
had one
No,
ever?
and I think you're both making them up.
A corn chip with flax seeds
Can
in
I
it.
put a
And
picture?
honestly,
Can we put a picture up so people aren't confused?
sure.
Should I snap?
Yeah, you should snap. There we go.
These bad
Apparently,
boys.
the Canadian corn chip.
There we go.
Anyway, miss them a lot.
I'd like to go on record and say it's weird that you miss them so much because every time I've had them, I've never thought, wow, I have to eat more of these.
I have said I feel like I'm deficient in something that they like give me. They have like this weird burnt taste to them that like nothing else can satisfy.
Not even an iron tablet.
No,
Yeah.
but I do need those.
Zen says, "Bye, Brookie. You'll be missed. I loved you on the pod. What was your most painful piercing or spot to get tattooed? Also, what's a piercing or tattoo you want in the future?"
Most painful piercing. Probably, I don't know. They all feel almost about the same. Like I like black out for a second when I get them, and then like I come back and they're done.
Yeah.
Definitely not my septum. Definitely not my bridge. Considering I've got it pierced 3 times, I'm definitely over that. I guess it would be my industrial, which I've gotten on both sides, but don't have either of them anymore because
They hurt too bad.
they didn't heal. My most painful tattoo is my stomach. I'd show it, but I feel like that'd be a little weird. But I have like a big piece here, and
Banned immediately for Brooke showing stomach.
I feel like I
Or
should-
more
I probably
views than ever?
shouldn't, right?
What, show
If
it?
you want to, then
Yeah.
you definitely can.
you can,
But
it
if you
doesn't
don't want
matter.
to, then don't.
But I don't.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it was really.
We're going to probably just zoom right here.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh, tummy content.
It was really painful, and my teeth were chattering like the. Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
And then?
Stop snapping.
Where am I zooming now? We're back, okay.
It was like so painful. My teeth were chattering. I was like as white as a ghost, and like I had to keep taking breaks, and I'd just be like, I can't do this anymore. But I like kind of knew the artist, and she's like, "Suck it up, baby. We're finishing it." And I was like, "Okay."
That's that tough love.
Yeah, honestly,
That's
because
that
it turned out
Canadian
beautiful,
love.
but it really, really hurt. Mm-hmm. And a piercing I want to get, snake bites, real bad. But my job says, no, we'll fire you.
Well, they should have fired you about 4
Yeah,
piercings
they
ago.
should have. They
Yeah.
should have fired you already.
Yeah.
Starbucks says only 1 piercing, which is so stupid. Everyone email Starbucks. Okay, if you've ever wanted to do anything nice for me ever in the world, email Starbucks and say, let your people have piercings.
Yeah, that'll work.
Listen, I do it all the time.
Yeah, I know, but when
we
6
have a
people
huge
send an email,
audience.
when 6 people send an email to Starbucks, they think it's gonna.
Everyone
It's
do
gonna
it to
tip the
prove
scales.
Mitch
Let
wrong.
Brooke have snake bites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Starbucks.
Subject: let Brooke have body snake bites.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, never send work this podcast link. And then tattoo I want to get. I'm getting a bird on my arm in
You are
April.
getting a bird.
Mm-hmm.
It is booked in, right?
It is
Yeah.
booked.
Getting a little,
I got
a little
like
life-size bird.
yeah. I got a sleeve
An American
done.
eagle right on the back.
Stop. I've got a sleeve done on this arm, but it has a few holes. And an artist I know is like, I'm doing a life-size bird project, so I'm tattooing birds life-size.
The
And I was
actual
like-
size they are, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I've been thinking of getting a bird, so I was like, yeah, I want to be part of a project, so I'm getting a bird.
A warbler, right?
A warbler.
Getting a little one.
A black pole warbler.
Very cute.
Very,
cute
very
bird you picked. Womp says, who is the better host, Mitch or Billy? Parentheses, intentionally causing a rift in their marriage, and parentheses.
There is a correct answer here.
The answer's Pretty Cat. Pretty
Pick
Cat
one.
comes on the show.
If you had to pick one, and Billy actually does want to know an
Yeah.
answer.
If the question was just who is a better host, then I'd agree Pretty Cat, but it specifically says who is a better host, Mitch or Billy.
Well, what are you saying?
There is a correct answer here.
Host as in like...
Like with the most. Yeah. Yeah,
Host as in,
this is
like,
why there's a ring on both
hosting
of our
me
fingers.
as a guest kind of thing, or like, I don't know. What do you
Hosting
mean
the
by
pod.
host?
Hosting the pod.
Hosting the pod.
Yeah.
Or just being a host in general. Hosting stuff.
Hosting stuff.
Yeah, hosting stuff.
I
Why
don't
not?
know.
You don't know.
I
Interesting.
I would say Mitch because Mitch
There we
gets it
go.
all like set up, and these are Mitch's mics.
Yeah,
and
Excuse you,
Mitch
I set
does
up this whole thing today.
I can't believe you said that.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
Because Billy
Mitch
set up this
also
whole
does-
thing today.
Mitch also does all the mixing.
You
so,
know that
like-
Billy helps with
Yes,
that.
but that's not being a host.
That's
That's
not
being,
being a
that's
host.
being
I'm
an
just
audio
That is
trying
not
to-
engineer.
being a host.
But
You're right.
I do agree that Mitch
Me
is
too.
a better
I agree.
host.
Of course, I'm a better host. I just think
not
your
for those
reasoning
reasons.
is really weird.
But
Your
when
reason-
it comes
your
to just
reasoning
like
was way off.
conversational, like actually on the podcast, I really don't know.
I
Yeah,
think it's
I'm
Mitch.
a way better
I
host.
guess I could feel like Billy, in the sense of like getting the podcast done, Billy would be like, all right, let's do a question, let's do this, where you'll ramble a bit, but sometimes rambling's funny, so it's like I don't know.
Let me illustrate it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Billy said, "Do you want me to go get the rat in the can?" And I calmly said, "Yeah, sure, of course." And then I continued talking. If I
yeah.
said, "Let me leave the room for 1 second and have you just host by
No
yourself,"
fucking way.
Billy,
No.
there'd be blood coming out of Billy's ears.
Yeah, it's true.
That's true.
It's true.
That is true.
Yeah, we used to do the fucking live radio show, and sometimes Mitch would be like, I
Gotta
need to go
pee.
to the bathroom, and I would grab his legs so tightly and be like, don't fucking leave
You
me here.
piss in the Gatorade bottle I set up for you under the table.
You both leave right now, COLIQ.
I don't want to get up.
I think you do fine, because
Yeah, you do
we'll
fine.
I'll be on the phone with you, and like, it will just be Brooke podcast. You'll just be like,
Yeah,
and today at my job, blah blah blah, and then also when I was 7, I drank gasoline and blah, 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 you know.
So sometimes when I'm like not feeling well and I don't feel up for talking, we'll just like play Minecraft together or something, and it's really just a Brooke podcast. I get to just hear Brooke talk uninterrupted for an hour and a half.
Sometimes apparently Mitch will just kind of like look at Billy and be like, because he'll just like
Yeah.
he'll just like listen to me go and just be like, she
Yeah,
won't
if you're
stop,
kind
but
of
you can't
on
say it out
one-
loud because I'll hear. So you both just kind of are like laughing, but not
I'll
audibly
just kind of
laughing.
nudge
I'm
Billy
just
and be
being
like, look what's happening. We need like, it's almost like somebody pulled your drawstring and
Yeah.
then it got stuck or something. Like,
It got stuck out.
yeah.
Well, I have social anxiety, but not in the same way most people do, where they're like, I'm scared and don't know what to do. I will not shut up. I will think that any bit of silence is so awkward that I will just keep talking, and it's so bad, and I hate it, and it makes me uncomfortable. But people are always like, it's a good thing because then it's not silent. I'm like, but I'm panicking and freaking out.
Oh yeah, I can't. I'm pretty good at hitting stuff back to people. That's when I feel like I'm funny and I can be in my flow. I can't be left to my own devices. I just freeze up. I completely freeze up. Yeah.
I'm kind of okay at just being like, hey everyone, look
Yeah.
at me.
And that's why
You're
you
an
have
entertainer.
that's why you have a career as an entertainer.
That's true. I love talking to people.
Oh,
I love
know.
I love when I do like, hey everyone, a flat sound performance in the public server, and there's just like 100 people there, and I could be like, ah, ta, 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 ta.
Sometimes
I
Mitch
can
will
turn
do
it
a
on,
thing.
but it's not my natural state.
Yeah.
Sometimes Mitch will do a thing where he's like, I'm going to quickly have a phone call with someone, be back in 5 minutes. And 5 hours later, he'll come wandering out and be like, we're talking. And I'm like, you're crazy.
Yeah. I do be talking to people.
He do be talking.
I love talking to
This guy
people.
loves to talk.
I love talking to people.
Also, if you ever like, let's text, he's like, get on the phone and let's just talk and talk and talk.
Yeah, I don't really like to text
Yeah.
that much. I'm just like, what are we doing with our thumbs right now? We could be talking. We could be laughing. I can't laugh with my thumbs.
I'm
Lol.
a texter.
Ever heard of a lol?
A lol.
I
a
go,
lameo.
a
A
lol,
ruffle.
a lol is so casual to me that I'll throw it in sentences all the time to be like silly, you know? To be kind of just like, that's a bit funny and I'm being kind of friendly. I'm never laughing out loud, obviously. We haven't lolled out loud since at least
haven't laughed out loud
2010,
louded.
probably, right? 2010 is the last time we were actually lolling out loud, right?
If I give you a capital letter lol with lots of L's on the end, then I'm laughing out loud.
Then I'm fucking laughing in all caps. LOL.
Or
I burst out into
yeah,
laughter.
if it's in caps, then I am. Yeah.
All caps LMAO is also like a, but also just an all caps LOL. That
Even in
means
all
I'm
caps, ha 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 means I'm laughing.
I'm never all caps. Ha ha ha.
I am. I'm in all
No.
caps, hee hee hee. Hee hee.
Yeah, so am I. So am I.
So
I've
would be.
been
So am me. So me.
something I've been doing during this trip while you're here is kind of breaking into your phone and responding to a random text with bah ha ha.
Mitch will be like, "Oh, can I
Usually
see your
to
phone
me.
for a second?
Yeah.
I'm like, "Sure, here you go." And he's
I'll
like, "Bah!" And I'm like,
immediately
oh
just
my
respond to the
God.
top text with
Yeah.
bah ha ha.
Yeah,
with
and
all
I'll just get a
caps.
text from Brooke's phone that says
Bah,
bah
ha,
ha
ha.
ha.
And then just a thing that's, sorry, that was Mitch again. Don't know what he's doing on my phone. I love doing that. That shit is so funny
he
to
pulled
me.
it so good the other day because I was like typing to, I think it was Billy. I was like
Mm-hmm.
texting Billy, and Mitch was like, "Oh, did your phone ever do that weird thing?" And I was like, "What weird thing?"
Let
And
me
I'm
see.
looking over his shoulder as he's on my phone. He just like, "Bah,
Bah.
send."
And that was like that's like the third time I'd done it to you too. It's so fucking funny to me because to laugh like that is inherently funny to me, or like to
Text
sort of
back.
to text that as you to like represent you as somebody who laughs like that is really funny to me. All caps bah ha ha. It's so fucking good.
I'm changing my phone.
Anyway, did that answer that person's question?
Yeah.
Okay. Does someone else want to pick some of them, or do you want me to keep going? You can pick. You can pick.
Huh?
What?
Most 5 at I'm sorry, Anna says most 5 out of 10 meal on your trip.
Oh,
The
yeah.
most standard fucking middle of the road meal
Yeah,
that you've
well,
had while you were here.
Amanda said best meal of your trip. Benadryl said worst meal of your trip. And then Anna said most 5 out of 10 meal of your trip.
Well,
Okay,
do
let's
all
go
three.
best, worst, most, just average.
Most normal.
It has to be a meal, not just a food.
It could be both. It could be both.
Okay.
It could
It's
be
gonna
either.
just a food, you're gonna be like, a banana.
Yeah, exactly. Banana's a
No, my
common
favorite
6.
food is the pumpkin loaf we made.
That was the top.
Yeah.
That's
That's
very
cute.
cute, and I think
That's cute.
I think that counts because it was a whole baking experience.
Did I say pumpkin or did I say banana?
You said pumpkin.
I said pumpkin.
Oh, I meant banana.
Billy keeps calling it banana loaf and it's throwing
I
me
keep
off.
calling it banana bread because they're almost the same thing to me.
Pumpkin loaf is my favorite food. And then Mitch was like, "Surprise, we're making pumpkin loaf." Mm-hmm. And it was the best. It was so good. And I loved it a lot. And that was my favorite thing.
That's
Let
very
me
cute.
tell you why the pumpkin loaf was so good.
You added love.
No.
Oh.
In fact, I didn't have time to add love because I had to run outside and Brooke actually finished the pumpkin loaf for me. But
Yeah,
it
Mitch was like, "It's a gift. I'm going to make it for you." And then Mitch was like, "Bye. Can you finish it?"
for you, just for you, just for you. All right, most of the dry ingredients are in the bowl. Just
Just finish it off.
I got all the wet
and I
ones
did all
mixed.
the dishes and everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
Great gift.
and I came back to pumpkin loaf. It was
Yeah,
really
Mitch
cool.
came back and texted me like 2 hours later once it was out of the oven and was like, "Oh, can we eat some now?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah."
I said I'm ready. Here's why it was so special and good, though. It was one of the first things that I didn't because, like I said in a previous episode, maybe just the last episode,
I think it was.
I'm eating good, and that continues to be true. Mm-hmm. Even when we had I almost said pizza over. Even when we had people over, we ordered some pizza, and it was the first time I just had like pizza, just normal pizza,
Yeah.
gluten filled pizza.
Yeah.
And I just ate like 9 slices of it, man. Like it was just I was like, this rules. This is so good. It's so easy.
It's delicious.
It's-
There's a
oh my
reason it's a
God,
staple.
man.
Yeah.
I get this now.
I think that's, yeah, honestly, half the reason I enjoyed the pumpkin loaf so much was because we all got to eat it. And that
So
ruled.
that was one of the first things that I was like, sugar, wheat, it's not gluten free, it's not sugar free, it is vegan. But and I ate it and I was like, how do I feel? And I felt fine.
This shit kind of good.
And I was like, dang, this is fucking good. And I just continued eating it. And then since then, it's just been just debauchery, man, of my stomach.
Yeah.
I eat a minimum of 4 Rice Krispie treats a day.
I know, it's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Uh-huh.
It's
I
fucked
think
up
it's
how much you know that I want one and keep just eating them in front of me to
Yeah.
like taunt me.
I don't ever
I don't
not
feel like
grab
I did
2.
that to you before.
I feel like you did.
Just eating
In
delicious
ways-
slice of bread.
Yeah, and every time you have bread in front of me over
Yeah.
the entirety of our career, or
Yeah.
sorry, of our career, our relationship.
Podcasting career.
Shit! Don't let the immigration people hear me say that. They'll know I view you as an asset to my career. Yeah. Pumpkin loaf is a great.
That's my
It was great,
favorite.
and it was special. And I think that even though I didn't make it with love,
Thank God he made it with love.
you snuck a bit in there. I feel like you snuck a bit in there
Yeah,
for me.
it was great. I loved it.
Worst meal.
Worst meal?
We had some stinkers.
Did we?
I feel like we had some real depressing late night meals where we're like, we don't have anything.
To be honest, last night was pretty bad.
What was it?
Maybe that was very 5 out of 10. It was our usual, like, it was our cooked veg beef taco.
Oh yeah, they
except
tasted weird.
we had a different brand of tortillas, a different brand of rice, and the beef was a different batch, and it all just tasted slightly off in a way that was not, like, yeah, all the bits are there. But
also,
it
I'm
isn't
still
it.
not doing any hot sauce still because I'm so blessed with all this. So I wouldn't think it wasn't definitely the worst. What's the worst?
No, I'm saying maybe it's the most 5
Maybe
out
it's
of
the
10.
5. That could have been it.
Well, I think the worst maybe, but like it's hard for me to choose the worst because like I genuinely enjoyed everything. Oh, okay, we have like one dinner that was kind of a fail, but I really enjoyed it. But
I
there
know
was
the one
another
you're gonna
dinner.
say.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it, but man, I think that might. I don't know that, but that's not the most mid. Maybe it was. It was
Maybe
this
yeah,
much
maybe
food.
that will be my 5 out of 10
It's
because
this
here's the
much
thing:
food.
I really enjoyed it, but we fucked up a lot.
Yeah.
We made like a stir fry noodle with like pot stickers and stuff, but then we accidentally burnt the pot stickers and then overcooked the noodles and then had to recook the noodles. But then as the noodles were recooking, like everything was getting cold and
And we
everything
were like,
just kind
oh,
of fell
this is actually only 3 noodles each.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is an insanely tiny amount of noodles. Yeah.
everything like fell apart. And then by the time we served it, we're like, oh, we only have a mouthful, but it's all swimming in sauce.
So much
And
sauce.
then it
It was
ended
very
up being
salty.
kind of spicy. And Mitch was like, I'm not doing spicy, but it was pretty
I
spicy.
still ate it anyway. Yeah.
And then yeah, the pot stickers were burnt. So that, but overall, even despite all that, it tasted
It
great.
tasted good.
It
It
was
was just too small.
Yeah.
And slightly burned.
So I'm giving it the 5 because if it was like done properly, it was like great.
I think it needs a redemption round.
Yeah.
It had really good elements, but bad execution. Yeah.
And then the worst.
The worst.
This is hard because again, like nothing was bad for me. I want to say this is the worst, and you're all going to be like,
Looks like when you made me watch YouTube for dinner.
Yeah. When you gave me that cigarette and said, "Here's
the worst
dinner."
is going to be that day of pizza that we eat that has mushrooms on it.
Just the supreme.
Yeah.
That's the.
Because I don't
feel like
really like
that's-
day of pizza. I don't really like day of cheese, and on top of that, I got mushrooms on it.
I feel like, but that has to be the mid then because it just be.
But
you
I don't really like it.
you
I
active-
liked the other dinner. It
the
just
other
wasn't
one.
enough of it.
think of a-
Taste-wise, I prefer that much over pizza, but
I want to think of a worse one, like a worse
we
breakfast.
don't really
you
go
had,
that.
You know?
We kind of go hard.
We kind of go off when it comes to food here. Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Isn't there a breakfast that you're like this shit sucks? No.
I mean, no.
No, we've been
Yeah.
making amazing breakfasts.
I've been eating good here. I've gained 10 pounds since I came here.
You look incredible.
I gained 10 pounds.
great.
I've only
I
been
wanna
here for
gain
like
10 pounds.
3 months, but I freaking eat like crazy when I'm here.
Yeah, we
Anyone notice how you can see my zipper? Because like these won't
Woo.
stay shut anymore.
we've been making pumpkin oatmeal for breakfast. You made us pancakes for breakfast the other day.
Now the first batch of those were nasty. Maybe that was the worst fucking
That
thing.
wasn't great, the first batch, but we
But the
improved it
second
and then
batch
it was
was
good.
great.
We improved it. It was good. Yeah. We're
I guess
good.
that'll be my answer.
We're good.
I guess it's your day of pizza, which is kind of a compliment because my least favorite is just like something you didn't have
Yeah, I
any
didn't
like
even make
part
it.
making.
Yeah. I agree with it. Holly says, weirdest California behavior.
No sidewalks. I've talked about that on
Yeah.
episodes before, but there's not enough sidewalks here and it's fucking weird. There's not enough people walking here and it's fucking weird. It's
Yeah,
nice
the-
out. Get out of your fucking
Yeah,
car.
the weirdest California behavior is that the people who live here live in like one of the most beautiful climates in the world, and they're all just fucking individually in separate cars for the whole thing.
Yeah, doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
Yeah.
Hate it. Get out of your car. Walk. I walk everywhere and I love it. I will just find an excuse to walk up the steepest hill here just because I'm like, it's nice outside.
Silly Champion says travel tips for traveling while pregnant.
Yeah, so funny.
Isn't that funny?
That's hilarious.
That's a really good one.
I guess my tip is don't get pregnant. That's all I can offer. What if my mom somehow saw this episode and like only this one individually and thought I got pregnant last year? I was like, I've gained 10 pounds. The next question is like, so you're pregnant? And I'm like, yeah.
You're almost like, That's kind of on your mom for not following the show enough to know that this is a 3-episode bit now.
No, because the bit started on Discord. My mom's not a patron.
Oh, yeah. But then we brought it over.
Patron.
I guess that's another issue of hers. That's another issue that's...
Yeah, she should have been in the
Tisk,
live
tisk.
stream.
Yeah, she should have been in the live stream,
Yeah.
caught that. At very least caught the episode where we talked about it.
Yeah.
The birth of that bit. You're getting me all pissed off thinking about your mom not being a patron.
Austin says least enjoyable sound you've ever made.
I've ever made?
Yeah.
That's a weird question, Austin.
Yeah, it's totally normal. Let's
It's
hear
normal.
it.
Just answer it.
Recreate
Just
it.
answer it honestly. Just do
I
it
don't
right
know.
now.
What's the worst sound I've ever made?
The least enjoyable.
Least enjoyable.
Yeah.
For us or for Brooke making the sound?
Oh, definitely me snoring.
Oh. Well, it's a little bit
that's
enjoyable.
funny. That's
It is
super
funny.
funny.
Enjoyable
It is
for you. I don't
hilarious,
like
yeah.
it. Every time I hear it recorded or imitated, Mitch does a really good impression of it. You can do it.
Oh.
That's exactly what I do. So like kind of
It's
way
crazy.
my voice is like raspy
Where-
and kind of
It's
squeaking like that. Yeah.
It's every time you fall asleep, and I've never heard anyone else snore like it.
I don't,
You-
not familiar. It's the,
way-
Brooke snore to me at this
Yeah,
point.
the way that I try and like explain it when I'm like trying to describe it to someone is like, it sounds like Marge Simpson being worried about something.
Yeah. Like she's... Yeah. Mhm. I can't do a Marge Simpson, but I can almost do a Brooke, and that's almost it.
It's so bad.
So many times we'll just be
And it
like...
didn't used to. I don't know where it came from. It's a new
I didn't know you
development.
didn't used to.
How
Ever
do you
since
know it didn't used to?
Because one of my first trips here, I never snored like that.
I guess not. It was only on when you went back.
Yeah.
But now it's just so common that we'll just be like watching TV or something. Brooke
Yeah.
will fall asleep and start...
It's immediate. It's so
like
quick.
as soon as she fucking falls
Yeah.
asleep.
I
And,
didn't used to.
Yeah.
Also,
and we
like
and we
I've
have...
been in relationships where I lived with my partner before. They were never like, "You're snoring
He
really
was-
loud."
He was too scared. to
He was
say.
way too scared to
Yeah.
say anything because
no.
we have to fucking sit there and be like to the TV and turn that shit up.
Yeah, that's my worst sound
Yeah.
by far.
I think it's your funniest sound.
Yeah, it can be both.
Yeah, it can be both.
Least enjoyable to Brooke, but most
Mm-hmm.
hilarious to us. Yeah.
Here's one that I like because it's about me. Amanda says, rate Mitch's sicknesses and injuries throughout your trip from best to worst.
Okay, I started doing this in person, and then I was like, we gotta stop and save it
person.
for the show. Whatever. So I started by being like, well, COVID was obviously the worst because we didn't hang out, and like I also just got there. It was
Well, let's get
literally
them
the
all.
day after
Let's get them all.
COVID
So
backache,
while you've been
toe
here,
broken.
I've had COVID.
Oh wait, no, there's another one.
Hold on. I've had COVID. I coughed so much that I had that rib thing that still kind of hurts me, but it was so bad at some point. So there was the back injury there. I broke my toe. What was the other one you're thinking of? I
I also had the
sniffles.
sniffles.
Okay,
one.
yeah.
I don't know.
had the
Why not throw
sniffles.
it in there? It was
Okay.
there. It was a thing.
So there's the core four, as
Yeah.
we call them.
Worst, I said originally, I was like, COVID, because you got it right after I got here. We couldn't hang out at all. It was like,
And he said we couldn't hug when we hung
I
out.
meant to say hung, and I said we couldn't hung out. No, hug out. Which was
Couldn't
true.
do
We
either.
couldn't
Yeah.
hug.
Yeah.
We couldn't hang out and hug. It's
Yes.
true.
Yeah.
But we did occasionally sit in other sides of the room and
Yeah.
talk and stuff. So I was like, well, that was clearly the worst. But then I was like, the backache was so bad because then we could be in the same room. But every time Mitch spoke, he's like, it hurts, I can't speak. So now I was
couldn't-
just
yeah.
like, well, now we can't even
And I was
talk.
coughing a lot then too.
Yeah,
so every cough
it would
hurt me so
if
bad.
Mitch talked, it would hurt him. If we talked and said something a bit
Funny?
too funny by accident, he would laugh and it would hurt him.
Yeah.
So then we felt bad. So
Yeah, and then like when you had COVID, we sometimes we'd like watch something on Discord from upstairs. We'd all be talking and giggling,
Yeah.
but then we couldn't do that. So the backache was much longer than COVID. COVID was like bad for like 5 days, but then you were
Yeah.
like kind of okay, just being
Yeah.
distant. The backache was like fucking like
Weeks.
2 weeks.
It was weeks. Yeah.
So that might be the worst. I'm gonna say the back, and also
Backache,
like
worse.
I couldn't like after COVID was kind of done. You can give Mitch a little push. I couldn't even like touch you. You were like
No.
everything hurts. Like it was bad. So backache was the worst. Then COVID.
Then
Yeah.
COVID, obviously, because it was COVID.
Then your toe, I guess,
Because it didn't really affect us. It
No,
was
but
just
you
one
walking
bad
around
night.
was kind of like a thing for a bit. Like
I
if
was
I was like,
limping.
let's go downstairs, I was always like, oh, I'll get it. So it became more work for me. I was
Marginally because you would go downstairs sometimes.
comparing that to the
I ask you
sniffles.
that often
no,
to go downstairs.
But like you having the sniffles did nothing. That
That's
didn't
true.
affect me at all. That's
Okay,
funny.
but conversely, having the sniffles was not nearly as funny as Mitch breaking his toe.
Yeah, but like then
No.
I'd also kind of worry
So-
about accidentally stepping on your toe or like I don't know. That one was still kind of like I had to be cautious of. You having the sniffles was pretty funny to me.
Yeah,
You caught it from a fucking baby.
I did catch it
Pretty
from
funny.
a baby. Yeah. My toe is way better now. I haven't really said that, but it is much better. It's not purple anymore. It was purple.
It's also the toe. You were like, I can't get in the hot tub or do fun things or
That's
go on
true.
walks. I like going on like
Yeah, I couldn't go on
little
any
outings.
walks. I couldn't. I was like, with a broken toe and stuff. You're not supposed to like get into hot water and stuff like that. So I was
So
like,
toe,
no hot tub.
and then the sniffles. Because those were kind of funny.
Okay,
That's it.
there you go.
That's the ranking.
Boom.
Done.
Do we have any final closing questions for Brookie?
You said that it's exactly an hour.
Well timed. I'd like to thank us all for sticking to the script so well this time. I feel like we don't usually do that.
Yeah.
Word for word this time. That's odd.
Give us a last one, Mitchell.
Me? Oh, jeez.
Give me like 5 and I'll just do them.
Okay. Is Amanda nice IRL from Womp?
Yes, and I loved Amanda, and Amanda was the best to hang out with, and I missed Amanda and think about it every day and say it every day. Next.
I don't want to harp on these questions because I know, let's see how we can, run through them super fast. But Amanda's like absurdly nice. She's just one of my favorite people,
Yeah, meeting Amanda was also like up there with probably like top. I don't even know. Might be one of the.
Oh yeah, because it was your first time meeting Amanda.
Yeah,
it
it
wasn't
might be
mine.
like the best
you
part
and
of my
Amanda
trip
are,
because
like,
like I've already
close.
met you guys.
Yeah,
my first time meeting Amanda. So that
God,
honestly might
she's
be
good.
the top of my trip. Like, favorite moment, the whole like Lila on the coaching, that was like special and sweet, but like just like eventful best moment. I went to the San Diego Zoo and I went with Amanda, who I met for the first time, and that was really good.
I was there.
It's true.
Amanda
It was
stayed in this room and just used it like as a bedroom for like most of a week, right? And still, sometimes when I walk in this room, it still kind of smells like Amanda. It does. It still just a little bit smells like Amanda, and I go,
Amanda smells like Bath and Body Works.
yeah, Amanda's
Yeah.
great.
I
Amanda's
miss
good.
Amanda.
Yeah.
And we say it all the time every day since Amanda left. We're always like, I miss Amanda. We literally said it
true.
before we podcasted.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah.
I never tell that to Amanda directly though.
Hope you're seeing this.
We're
Amanda.
just not that close.
Lily says, "What's your favorite interjection? Yippee, hooray, alas, eureka, etc."
Ugh.
Ugh.
Oh, ugh is so good.
You say ugh a lot.
You
It's
do
true.
say ugh
It's
a lot.
true.
That's like
Yeah.
something that I think is so endearing and cool. It's like when something is genuinely going wrong or you're trying to figure something out, you'll go ugh, like Charlie Brown kind of. Like
Yes.
it's so
Ugh.
funny. You'll actually just go ugh.
Yeah.
That's really
probably my
funny.
favorite one.
I know it's not really. I mean, it's kind of an interjection, but you'll kind of say what the hell a lot.
I was gonna say that, but I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know if that can.
Say
What the hell?
heck as well.
What the heck?
Yeah.
What the hell? Yeah.
You do one, then I'll do one last one. And we'll wrap it
Okay. I had one. Hog says, question. How do you get good at Junimo Kart? Or I guess he just says, how
Are we
get
really
good
going
at
back to
Junimo
Junimo
Kart?
Kart?
Yeah, just say, how did you get good at it?
Playing it for like a year straight, all the time while listening to podcasts.
See, exactly, that's what I wanted you to say. I got good in a similar way. It was playing it for 24 hours straight. There you go.
Yeah. Consistency is key.
Last question. Tim says, "By Brookie, what was the highlight of being on the podcast with Mitch and Billy?
Oh, there you go. We had a lot of good moments.
What's your
A lot
favorite
of good
podcast
laughs.
bit?"
It is hard, like a bit of the podcast or what came from the podcast. Because I got a lot of cute emails and like messages from people being like, I like listening to you. And that was really cute.
That's sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, lots
That's
of
very
people
sweet.
have said like you're a natural on the podcast, that they wish that you could just be a permanent installment on the show,
Because every time someone says that, I'm genuinely like, that's so nice. And then I read it out loud to everyone and go, everyone loves me. The views say otherwise, but the people love it.
You're kind of a cult classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you entertain the core fans. You do.
But like my favorite moment that us three have done? Oh God. I should have pre-thought this one.
I just think of like random
Like one-liners that are always so
sort of,
funny.
yeah. Like I think back, I think of like the rock thing was really funny to me.
That was hilarious.
I loved the stories of Canada and the people fucking in the sheds, and I love the little Brookisms that we learned on this trip that people really fell in love with.
I think my favorite was when I was proved right about the are we done this or when we're done this, and then I got sent like a fucking paragraph, and I was like, oh my god,
you did feel very justified.
That one was a really good moment for me.
That was good.
I liked that.
Also, you were really nervous, being like, I don't want to just do like a whole Brooke episode, like the Brooke Nook, and people like loved the episode. They were like, it was so entertaining. I love the questions that you had. I love that they felt included. You're great on the show.
Wow.
You're really good on the show. It's gonna be weird for me not having you on the show next time.
It's gonna be lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna sit this far away from Billy.
Well, we've always sat this far away.
I don't
It'd be kind of
usually
weird
go
if you
way
did.
back here.
We've always.
Well, like you're not like both in the middle. That'd be
We're
fun.
not both in the middle.
No, we usually sit. You forgot how we podcast.
Yeah,
we always
you normally
podcast
sit
like
like
this
this
with an empty space in the middle.
No, there's more space.
You always
here,
have
for
the
sure.
space in between.
There's more space here. I'm
not.
saying that.
What?
You want me to snap right now and show you a fucking picture,
Anyway,
a
everyone.
screenshot of a different episode? No, I'll do it. You think we sit completely like this the entire time? I'll do it. You
No,
want me to snap?
don't. Let me drink.
But you're gonna choose a specific one.
I will.
I think right now we have to choose the number that you're gonna pull from,
I'll
just so it's completely random.
choose the.
Like the number of the episode you're gonna pull from right now. And see how you're sitting.
Okay,
Yeah.
do that, and then the timestamp,
Okay.
and then the timestamp. Okay,
Episode. What are we on now?
we're on like
Well, only
one.
some of them are on video.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Hold on. This will be worth it. This will be worth it. This will be worth it.
Episode.
Just tell me which one you started at. What number you started at. And then I'm gonna choose a number and a timestamp. Should we look on the show or should we just leave it for?
No,
we'll leave it.
I'll leave it.
We'll
Okay.
leave it. Sorry, I'm going to all the
So,
spaceinbetween.com.
There was one episode with your mom on it, so you can't count that one. So tell me the range I can choose from.
Okay, the range is, we got the first one with you and then the one with Billy's mom. So it is,
Why didn't you just go to our YouTube?
Yeah, I don't know.
this is, okay, so it's 179 to 185.
179. Okay. 181.
So we got 181.
And I'm gonna say
Just a random
how
timestamp. They're about an
long's the
hour long.
episode? How long's this one? Can you just
They're,
look?
they're about an hour. Just pick something
Okay.
in between the hour.
Well,
Fucking
what
A.
if I wanted it longer?
Yeah, sorry, I wanted 110.
18 minutes and 24 seconds.
Episode 181, 18 minutes and 24 seconds.
Yes.
We are doing this exact right here. And I'm just going to lay it over the whole fucking thing so
Alright.
we can get the of us going.
Who knows yet?
I think that we'd be sitting closer to one another.
All right.
All right.
That's pretty fun.
I'd say I'm 10 feet across the room.
What's up?
I'm 10 feet
What if I
across the room.
said it at a
Yeah.
time where you
Billy's
were like,
not even there.
yeah, what if I said it at like an exact
Billy
moment? Billy's
stood
like,
up.
I gotta go pee, and
Yeah.
like left the room for a second.
Billy totally stood up.
I went to get a puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Or I sneezed or something and you went like all the way back. This has been All the Space in Between. My name is Mitch.
My name is Billy.
I could cry.
Oh.
My name is Brooke.
Her name's Brooke.
My name is Brooke.
Her name's Brooke.
Do you want us to put like a little stuffed animal here in your place while you're gone?
Yeah.
Which one?
Little bear.
Who the fuck is Little Bear? Oh, right. The one with the little legs. Might I suggest a different
Bigger one?
Yeah, no. Just the rabbit, that we have in the living room with the hood.
Little bear.
Okay. Little
Yeah.
Bear. For one episode. He doesn't sit well, though. He kind of wobbles around. He doesn't have
I
legs.
said little bear.
She
Alright.
said what she said.
All right, if it's the rabbit, we'll know that I
You gotta
convinced you
respect her
otherwise.
wishes.
Maybe hush puppy.
Hush Puppy doesn't sit well, though.
Okay,
No.
little bear. The answer's little bear.
Okay.
If you like this episode and you think other people might also like it, did you say? Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Got it. Sorry. We're not going to do the drinking segment, are we?
The episode is so over.
I'm
For
drinking
sure.
Thai iced coffee, everyone.
In case you
Yikes.
wondered.
It was Thai iced coffee, water.
Yeah.
Let's do a quick one, really quick.
Oh my God.
Let's just
Fuck
do it
it.
really quick.
after
not
we
that much
already
later.
said.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Who cares?
Okay.
People are going, oh no, the structure of this podcast is gonna. Hey, if you like, well, so I was gonna continue saying
You
goodbye.
like all the space
If you
in
like all
between.
this-
Cheers.
If you're thirsty, I'm gonna do it so quick. Watch this.
Okay.
Hey, check this out. If you're thirsty and you want to be thirsty with us, you want to actually quench that with us. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna count to 3 because this is how we do it. We
Better get your drink quick.
because we count to 3 and then we take a big satisfying drink and then we go at the same time. Can you match your sound with our sound? So it's time for us to drink our drink. Can I get a cheers from everybody? That doesn't make a sound. That doesn't make a sound.
Cheers.
Ah,
Oh,
jeez, we
God.
almost broke our glasses, and this is how it goes. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Is it gross?
Yeah, you said it tastes like there was alcohol in it.
It did.
It's definitely not.
I mean, I know there's. I've been acting pretty funny.
You
Brooke's
have been
turn
acting.
this episode.
Bye.
Well, no. If you like this episode, you think other people might like this episode, please tell other people about this episode. We're everywhere where podcasts are found. That is on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and our YouTube channel and everywhere. But the most convenient place to find this podcast is our website. And our website is
allthespaceinbetween.com, but just send someone the YouTube link. Be like, hey, this is cute. These people have funny haircuts. Maybe you like that. Send them it. That would be cool. Next week, we will be back to answering questions, emails. Again, if you have any questions, don't ask us Brooke-related questions because we will cry and
I
be
will.
sad. So
do
don't
that.
do that.
Also, Brooke doesn't listen to the podcast when she's
It's
done.
true.
So she won't even hear
I
it.
guess
She
I'll
won't
just
even
say,
hear
it's
it.
not that I don't care. It's because the three of us talk on the phone so often that I listen to the podcast and I start fucking responding and then no one's listening to
Yeah,
me.
you just start
And
talking.
I
on the
want to be a
podcast
part
too,
of the
yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
So I can't do it.
Yeah, so you just straight up don't listen to the podcast,
No.
but you'll be like, oh, what'd you talk about?
Yeah.
And we'll
I
be
still
like, oh,
kind
yeah,
of know
this,
what's
this,
going
this.
on.
Yeah.
So
But
don't
don't
listen to it.
ask us Brooke questions. You can slander Brooke because we can read that out
Or
and she'll
email
never
me.
know. She'll never know because she
Slandering
doesn't
Brooke
watch
is
it.
slandering Brooke is kind of a
Yeah.
kind of an
But-
option there.
If you have a question to do with art, to do with relationships, to do with fucking whatever, tell us a story. Our email address is
All the space in between at
Gmail.com.
there we go, Brookie. New episodes. Weird to say every Monday. We miss it very, very. New episodes about once a week.
yeah, new episodes most Mondays.
Yeah, new episodes most Mondays. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Bye.
Bye.